Hello all, good morning to one and all. Today I am going to discuss about one of the most important topic in discrete mathematics called truth table. This is K. Pushpa Rani, Associate Professor, Department of CSC, MLR Institute of Technology. So in this lecture we are going to discuss about what is meant by truth table, how to construct the truth table we can understand by taking some example. So what is meant by truth table? Truth table consisting of rows and columns. So how many number of rows and how many number of columns is depends upon the number of prepositions and connectives that are used in the statement. For example, there is a P, Q and connective is or P, Q. There are two prepositions are present and one connective symbol. It is a binary operator. Suppose if there are two prepositions, then it requires 2 power n rows. That means 2 square. 4 rows present in the truth table. First row is then P, P and Q. First row is true, true. Then true, false, false, true, then false, false. So, how many number of rows? 4 rows. Suppose there are 3 prepositions P, Q, R. Then, how many number of rows that are present in the truth table? 2 power 3. That means 8 rows. 8 rows means we have to take the combinations of true, true, true. First combination is 3 trues. True, true, false. Then true, false, true. Then true, false, false. Then false, true, true. Then false, true, false. False, false, true. False, false, false. We take 8 combinations or it may be 8 rows are present in the truth table. If it is a 4 prepositions P, Q or S, then how many number of rows? 2 power 4 means 16 rows that are present in the truth table. So the truth table consisting of rows and columns, the number of rows is decided based on the number of prepositions that are present in the given statement formula. If there are 2 prepositions, then it consisting of 4 rows in the truth table. Suppose there are 3 prepositions, it consisting of 8 rows in the truth table. If suppose there is a 4 prepositions, it consisting of 16 rows are present in the truth table. So these are called as a inputs and whatever the result that returns, that is called as a output. So finally we can say that truth table is a table that consisting of all possible combinations of inputs and their corresponding output. How we can decide this output as to based on the connectives. Based on the connective symbol, we can decide what is the corresponding output of the truth table. Now let us discuss about the example how to construct the truth table for the given statement formula. So here P, Q. There are 2 prepositions. If there are 2 prepositions, how many number of rows? 4 rows. What are the 4 combinations? True, true. So sometimes we can denoting true as 1 and false as 0. Okay, false as 0. Or we can use true, true or it may be true, false. Sometimes we can use it as 1, 1, 1, 0 like that. Okay, so no problem, no issue. We can use any one of the symbol. Most of the cases we can use the notation called true for T, false for F. True, true is one combination. True, false, false, true and false, false. There are 4 rows as the input. First take the negation P. That means we need to apply the negation for the preposition P. What is a negation? If it is a true, it returns as a false. If it is a false, it returns as a true. So for the first combination, true. Negation P means false. Negation P means false. Next, true. Negation P means false. False. Negation P means true. It is a false. Negation true. So first one is completed. Next, for this negation P, then Q, we can apply the OR. So what OR returns? OR returns as a, so the last class we already discussed about the truth table. So in the case of truth table, what it returns? And means PQ and operator. If both are true, then only it returns true for all the remaining cases. True, false, 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 true, false, false, false is false. Only in one case, P and Q returns true if both conditions are true, otherwise it returns as a false. Negation P is false and Q Q value is true. False, true, what is it returns? False only. Next, false, false. Negation P is false, Q is also false, false, false is false. Next, negation P is true, then Q is true, both are true. What it returns? It returns as a true value. Next, so true and then false is a false value. So what is the result? This result is a, this is the result. What are the inputs? P, Q are the inputs. Then what is the corresponding output? These false, false, true, false is the corresponding output. So how many number of rows that are present in the truth table? That depends on the number of connectives that are present in the truth table. Next, consider the second example. Here P or Q or negation P. Okay. So how many preposition? Only two. That is P, Q. Two prepositions. The truth table consisting of 4 rows. Truth table consisting of 4 rows. What is the first combination? True, 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 false, false, true, false, false. First we can perform P or Q. P or Q returns false if both prepositions are false. Otherwise, it returns as a true for all the remaining cases. True, true is true. True, false, true, false, true. Then false, true is true. False, false is also false. Next, negation P means take the opposite of the preposition. True, true, false, 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 true, true. Next, we need to take the result. That means P or Q, negation P, we need to perform the OR operation. OR operation returns false if both conditions are false. For all the remaining cases, it returns as a true value. True, false, true only. True, false, true only. True, true, true. False, true, true. So here the final column of the truth table consisting of all values are true, then it is called as tautology. The final column of the truth table consisting of all the values are true, then it is called as a tautology. So what is meant by truth table? Truth table is a table which consisting of rows and columns. How can we decide the number of rows and columns? That should be depends upon the number of prepositions that are present in the truth table. If 2 prepositions, then there are 4 rows present in the truth table. 3 prepositions, 8 rows, 4 prepositions, 16 rows are present in the truth table. So what the truth table consisting of? For all the possible combinations of inputs, it can produce the corresponding output. And we can understand the truth table by taking some examples. Thank you.